Hello class, so I wanted to have just a quick video and discuss how to develop your thumbnail sketches into rough sketches. So you've done 6 to 9 thumbnails. I didn't actually make these, I just wrote thumbnail 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now once you've made those 6 to 9 thumbnails, you're going to pick the 2 to 3 that are most effective and you're going to develop those into rough sketches. Now your rough sketches will be at 8 inches by 8 inches, and they're going to be done on the Hammermill paper, and you're going to color them in using colored pencil. Now when you're choosing the 2 to 3 that you think are the most effective, I want you to consider a couple things. First, is there a thumbnail that conveys a mood or feeling that you want to convey? And perhaps that mood or feeling is created through its use of color. Okay, like color can be a very emotive tool. A certain color combination can create a somber feeling. A certain color combination could create a joyous, playful feeling. So consider that. That's one thing to consider. Another thing is there a thumbnail that conveys an idea you'd like to convey? And colors can carry symbolism. Red, white, and blue. You think of America. Okay, those colors are associated with America. But also colors can convey other ideas. If it's a drawing of your house and it's colored in blue, dark blues, somebody may think that this scene takes place at night. So it's another thing. Are there ideas that this certain thumbnail conveys that you'd like to convey? Lastly, does your use of color emphasize elements you want to emphasize? So for example, maybe there's an element that you want to bring attention to and it's in a bright saturated orange. That's something to consider as well. So how does color lead to emphasis? Okay, so now if you choose to do it, if you chose the photographic reference route, then you're going to want to make sure you print this out at 8 inches by 8 inches. You're going to take the same approach of, delineating on the photograph the shapes that you want to create. You're going to get that 8 inch by 8 inch photo. You're going to apply the graphite to the back of it, and then use that to transfer your contours to your rough sketch. And then you're going to color it in. Okay? If you chose the drawing approach, you did a shape drawing, then you're going to draw this out again at 8 inches by 8 inches, and you're going to do that on another piece of paper. Okay? And then you could do it on tracing paper, or you could do it on Hammermill. It's up to you. You can draw it out at 8 inches by 8 inches on another piece of paper. You're going to put graphite on the back of it. Make sure you're using one of these yellow pencils when you do that. And you use that to transfer to your rough sketches. Using that same paper for each, to transfer to each rough sketch. And the one thing I want to remind you is throughout this process, you're welcome to change it, okay? Like, it's still malleable. So even though, you have certain colors in your thumbnail sketch, you're not constrained to those colors, okay? You could, if you feel that, your use of color in one part's overpowering something that you want to emphasize in another part, then maybe you could change that up in your rough sketch. So really, you're still refining it, okay? And you're still free to experiment and play. Really, the only time that you can't change it is once it's up. Once it's posted, once it's in the gallery, once it's printed, once it's presented. Okay, that's when it's locked, at least while it's up. So still feel free to make any adjustments as you like, and still feel free to play and experiment. Okay, and if you have any questions, feel free to message me.